Okay.
Because I was good at boxing, and I had along the way of MMA, I had a few pro boxing matches too, just to stay busy at the time and everything. Just to get it was at one point I was like on a 15 fight win streak, and I couldn't get fights, like unless I signed with the UFC and at a bullshit 10-10, which I wasn't gonna do because it wasn't about money, but I wasn't gonna sign my soul away. So I think I had like maybe 4 pro boxing fights at that time. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'm decent at boxing. I'm going to give it one last shot because I knew some good promoters and stuff like that. And they're like, all right, let's get you 4 or 5 fights. And if you get all knockouts, we'll get you signed with Top Rank. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm down. Boom, hit it. I get 4 knockouts. 5th one, I win by decision. They still signed me. And I actually fought this bad motherfucker. He's like on all the Canelo undercards, everything. He's like, I don't know, he's like 20-0 now. And he was on Jake Paul's very first pro fight.
What's his name?
The guy Jake Paul fought, or the guy I fought?
The guy you fought.
Austin Williams.
Austin?
They call him Austin Ammo Williams. He fucked me up.
Oh, shit.
That right there showed me the difference of like someone that's been boxing. He was Olympic boxer, everything like that. And I don't even know what his record is now, but yeah. He just...
Yeah, it's all good. I just want to see what the guy looked like. No, you're good.
He's a big old ripped black dude, you know. And that, like, I knew I was good at boxing, but I wasn't an A-level boxer.
Yeah.
That was an A-level boxer, and he exposed me. So, I'm like, well, fuck, I can't go to the top of this. I was in the top of the, like, all Top Rank is the top, like UFC here in America.
Right.
Top Rank is the big deal. I was signed with them. But then COVID hit, and then they just wanted to feed me to more guys like them, like 20-0, 18 knockouts. Like, I'll do it, but, like, I couldn't even train. There was no gyms open. Like, everybody was fucking scared of COVID. I just wanted to train. That was it, but everybody was fucking scared still. And I don't know how you feel about COVID, but I wasn't scared, so...
I mean... Well, because I'll be honest, in the first like 3 months, I was like, all right, this could actually be something. Mm-hmm. Because I was trapped down in El Paso, and I was like, okay. And all we really had to go off of was the media and then the like the COVID tracker, mm-hmm. right? And you're seeing these infection rates go up, and like, okay, because what we're all getting told is it's going to get real infectious, and then it'll be deadly.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing this like 4, 5, 600,000 millions now. In fact, like, okay, where's the death rate? The death rate's going to come, right? This is going to be, and then as time went on, and then Thanksgiving of 2020, I got COVID.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad for like 18 hours. Like I remember when I first figured out that I had COVID, I was playing video games with my buddies, and we're all like on a chat, and I had my dip in, and I lost the taste of the dip, like as it was in my mouth. And I was like, I had a cough for like a day and a half, and now I can't taste things, guys. I think I cracked open a Monster, like a green Monster, tasted like sparkling water.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, all right, here we go. This is COVID.
I got it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, this is COVID. Yeah, it sucked for like 18 hours.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, okay, this is nonsense. I see what this is. This is another thing for the government to just do what governments do. Great. And then I think definitely hindsight is not 2020 because we see that just the overreaction of, especially here in New Mexico. We had some of the lowest infection rates. We had some of the highest lockdowns.
Yeah.
And I think it was a bunch of nonsense, to be honest. Like, I know it affected a lot of people. I know it did kill a solid amount of people as well. But then, not to be callous, but when you look at the death rates of COVID and you take that demographic, and then you look at the amount of comorbidities, it's an average of 3.
Yeah.
And that's diabetes. The number one was being overweight. It was diabetes, it's heart problems, it's high blood pressure problems, it's autoimmune disorders. I mean, it's so many things where it's like, not that I'm assuming they were going to pass away anyway, but like they already weren't in a good spot.
Yeah.
And when the number one thing is obesity, like something that 99% of that demographic can control, it's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard to be like, we should have done all these lockdowns. We should have let all these small businesses close down. We should have let the schools shut down and set back kids. Like that, it's hard to justify all that. You know what I mean?
100% agree.
It's really, really tough to justify all that.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, so you end up doing the bare knuckle boxing fight about 3 months ago. How did you get contacted for that, and how did that go?
Well, one of the guys that works with me or for us, he was actually signed with them, and I went with him. I cornered him a couple times for his fights, and he was like, hey, they're coming here. He kept saying it. They were supposed to come here so many fucking times. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then the story about snowboarding, I was just disgusted with myself. So tired, bro. So I just I hit up the gym and I started losing weight. And the promoters were hitting me up because I'm a big seller here. I probably sell the most tickets here locally, like for any show. When Holly Holmes fought, I sold more than her. When she was at Route 66, we fought on the same card. And they kept hitting me up, and I'm like, fuck, no, I'm done. I've been done. I've been telling you guys this, I'm done. And my dumb ass and I'm like, I'm not losing enough weight. I need to push myself.
Oh, shit.
So I said, all right, fuck it. I'll fight. That's the only way I'm going to lose weight, dude. Fuck it, I'm in. And then Isaac, he's the one that works for me. He's like, they're not fucking calling me, dude. I'm signed with them, a multi-fight. They don't like me. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm not fighting unless Isaac fights too, because he's my main training partner right now. Like, he's with me every day. We're training and stuff, so they got him a match, and we just went to town, trained. I think I got like 10 weeks in. Actually, if you were asking earlier, my longest camp, that was probably it. Yeah. But I had a lot of fucking weight to lose. I was weighing 224, and I fought at 185.
Wow.
In 10 weeks, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
But you got to think, I was used to fighting at 145 for the plenty years before that.
Right.
And then I went up like this. My drastic weight is fucking crazy.
So when you get down to that weight, right, you're still a little less than 40 pounds over than what you normally fight at. I'd imagine it felt good to have a lot more weight behind your punches.
Oh, I loved it at practice, sparring, everything like that. I probably could have gone lighter because I didn't cut any weight before the fight for the weigh-ins. I probably could have made like 75 if I really pushed it. But I mean, I guess I really did push it. But
that's a solid weight cut.
Yeah, and I felt really good. Like, I honestly, that made me reminisce and think back. Like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't have cut so much weight throughout my career. It's the only thing I want to teach like new fighters now. Don't cut so much weight. I was losing 10 pounds day of weigh-ins, like sweating it out, killing myself.
Yeah.
Making 145, cutting more than like 10% of my body weight at the time. Like, it was crazy. 10, 12, 14, 15 pounds. This is stupid.
Well, and it's good you say that, because there's, I mean, how many clips are there of like the Ultimate Fighting show, or the Ultimate Fighter, where, you know, they're literally dragging some guy into a sauna. Okay, good. They're dragging him and plopping him onto a bike, holding him up while he pedals. Or, oh, fuck, who was it? I think it was, I saw like a behind the scenes thing for, I think, Nunez, where she was doing a weight cut, and they just had these hot towels all over her. She's like crying out in pain for hours on end. And it's like, yeah, you're literally killing yourself to sweat out this, to wring your body dry.
Yep.
Because, and for people who don't know about this, you know, these guys cut all their weight. They touch the scale long enough to be red. They get off and they just shove their mouth full of food. Like they'll weigh in. No, they'll weigh in at like 168 or 165, whatever it is, and then they'll step in the octagon at like 180.
Yeah, when I was fighting 145, I was almost 170 night of the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no joke, man. It's not a joke. It's real. Like, my best friend Nick, like, he lives in Texas. I would send him a picture every night after weigh-ins on the scale. And I'm like, how much you think I gained? 20, 22 pounds. Fuck. 25 this time, dude. Look at this shit.
Jeez. Yeah. What would you eat right afterwards to get all that back?
Everything. Anything inside. You know you're not supposed to because you start fucking cramping.
Right.
And everything. Like,
well, because your organs are going into shock.
Yeah, you're not even supposed to chug water or Gatorade or anything. You're supposed to sip it slowly and let it
absorb and figure itself out.
And I know that. I fucking know that. But as soon as you step off that scale and you made weight, you're like, fucking pound it, eat everything, dude. I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. I think of it every time. Like, but I just did it. Didn't care.
So you go and do the bare knuckle boxing. How did that turn out for you? And what was your feelings afterwards?
It was fun. I don't know, people call me crazy, whatever. I mean, I was cut up, but it hurt my fucking hands, dude.
Yeah.
My fucking hands were, God, dude.
And so that makes me think of something. So when you're fighting in that, are you having to angle and throw your punches differently as opposed to an MMA fight?
Way different, dude.
Yeah.
And you can't try to hit as hard either because it's little shots. Because if you go all the way through bare knuckle, it's not.
Can you tape your wrists for not eating that?
That's all you tape. You tape literally like two fingers down from your knuckles and down to your wrist, and that's it. Which is, I'm fine. Like,
that's better than nothing.
Yeah, if you squeeze my hand together right here, I was cool with that. I was totally fine with it, but it didn't help. Fuck, dude. This one's fucked up still. They said it was gonna be fine, but this one was like that big.
Jesus.
Come on, dude. This one I think I broke in like the first round. Yeah, it was fun, but my hands hurt. The punches, it felt the same as MMA. Like you said, elbows, knees, everything. I think MMA is kind of more dangerous, to be honest.
Because again, I've never been hit with an elbow, but that's like getting cut, right? Is all that is.
Oh yeah.
Is how sharp the elbows become, especially with seasoned fighters.
Your elbows are the sharpest point in your body, and your hardest bone too. I think, to be honest. And man, I had lots of cuts from elbows. So, I fought on the Bellator card here. There's actually a magazine. I was on the front of one of the magazines here. First fucking takes me down, one elbow, boom. First round, splits my eye all the way across, bleeding everywhere, dude. ABQ Sports or something like that. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, it happened. Fuck, what was the name of that magazine? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, so do you feel like coming out of that bare knuckle fight, are you going to do it again, or is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
100% done, dude. I just, I kind of had I had nothing to prove, you know what I mean? But, no, that's not it. I was done.
But that's the end of the line for you now.
Yeah, I'm done. I was done before that, but then I just kind of had to set a goal, and it was our first time coming here. They're one of the fastest growing sports in the world right now, bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah,
it's the first time coming here, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.